Hey, hello, and welcome to Road Odyssey. I am Burke. Hope y'all are doing well, and please subscribe down below. Thank you very much, and thank you to all of y'all who have subscribed. Really do appreciate it. But what's most important right now is the C8 Z06. There was a board that got photographed by a member off of Corvette Forum, and so that person posted it, and let me show you what that looks like. Here it is. Now, what's really neat about this is that there are some track times. And so, you know, I noticed all this information by looking this morning at a TopSpeed article. I've taken information from this article and I would like to reiterate it to you because it's pretty cool stuff. They are comparing the Z06 as a legitimate supercar, still debatable, but still legitimate supercar, we think. But it is getting more and more heavily compared to the Porsches, Ford GT, Ferraris, and things like that. So let's get into this with the times and just see what this all amounts to. Here we go. Chevrolet is presumably, if it hasn't already, billing the Corvette C8 Z06 as a supercar. Not only that, just one that, like they say, putting the supercar world on notice. And one reason, it is going to completely undercut the price of all other supercars. And I like this quote from the gentleman off of Corvette Forum. He said, quote unquote, "I think it's safe to say that GM has evolved into something we're not accustomed to." Yes, I think that's true in many ways. Here's the Corvette Forum thread of which all of this has come from. And here's a quick look at the gentleman's post. And here I kind of start zooming in on the product board so you can see what it has on it. The product board is advertising the Z06's 0 to 60 mile per hour time as 2.6 seconds and the quarter mile time of 10.6 seconds. Now there's a caveat to the times that are presented in this article and from the Corvette Forum pieces of information. And that is that they are curious if whether or not these times are relative to the Z07 package, where you have all the carbon fiber and the carbon fiber wheels and things like that, that would help enable very good track times. The very first comparison from the TopSpeed article and kind of from the Corvette Forum thread is the 10.6 second quarter mile for the Z06, which is as fast as the C7 ZR1. This is fairly remarkable. The ZR1 did the 10.6 at 134 miles per hour, and it is believed to still be the fastest and most powerful Corvette made yet, but it looks like the C8 Z06 may surpass that. And as expected, it looks like the C8 Z06 will surpass the C7 Z06 in the quarter mile, where the the C7 had a 10.9 versus the C8's 10.6. Now they also have the 0 to 60 time for the C7 versus the C8. The C7 had a 2.95 and the C8 had a 2.6. Coming up at over $250,000 is the Ferrari F8 Tributo. Its quarter mile time is 10.5 seconds, very close to the C8 Z06 10.6 seconds. Now TopSpeed gets to the $500,000 Ford GT. The Ford GT's quarter mile was 10.8 seconds. Here again versus the Z06, 10.6 seconds.
They did this comparison because, as you know, there's always been that Ford versus Chevy rivalry. Lastly, the TopSpeed article had this chart to show us the comparison of these four main cars. They left out the ZR1. Now, the C8 Z06 curb weight is higher than the other three cars listed, but I think that the power of the car makes up for the difference. This section of the chart compares the engine of the C8 Z06 with the other three. Then this is a good chart for the horsepower and torque. And while the C8 Z06, it doesn't look like it's going to outperform these other cars at all, if that much, but yet it does. And so here you see the time, 0 to 60 for the C8 Z06, you know, faster than the other three. Quarter mile, 10.6 for the C8 Z06, you know, very close to the F8 and faster than the GT and the C7 Z06. Top speed, 195. Yeah, not sure about that. Of course, they say it's estimated. So, but, you know, still very respectable.
All right, that'll do it for this video. Pretty cool stuff. I really like it. And I really feel like this information is not too shaky, because some of these articles are pretty bad sometimes. But it seems okay, and I have no problem going with these numbers at the moment. I think it's fun at the very least. So hope y'all had fun with it. Food for thought, of course. And we'll see just if the C8 Corvette can finally come out of its shell and be called a supercar for real. So anyway, with that, relax, take it easy, and I will see you later. Bye.